This is pretty cool. Just want to make sure that we are, and it's 3:30 something in Colorado as we're we're going live. Wait, heading to Amsterdam? No, we're already in Amsterdam. So LinkedIn is saying that we're heading to Amsterdam, but we're really in Amsterdam. So thank you everybody for joining me at what time is it in Colorado? Let's see, it's 3:36 a.m. And this is like Merry Christmas or Merry Christmas Eve. What is the messenger? What is it? Forget all that stuff. I don't know why it wants me to read messenger. Hey, so how's everybody doing? I know I've been on vacation, and we haven't been talking that much, but I'm here, you're here, and well, anyway, so this is what's going on. This is what's going on. So I'm spending Christmas in, let's check this out, in Amsterdam, and it's really a fantastic time here. We are. I mean, this is okay. My kids don't know this, and because I think I talked to them a little bit about it, but it wasn't something I talked about all the time. How I miss traveling, because when you have kids, you have to cut out some stuff, and you have to sacrifice that stuff to support your children financially, mentally, and spiritually. So what I sacrifice as I'm here in Amsterdam is my traveling. And so later on in my life, I think I was about 53 years old, I met this lady who I married, and she likes to travel. And I always think about that song by the Rolling Stones. You can't always have what you want, but sometimes you get what you need. And so I might have thought that I wanted certain other things in life, like I don't know, a lady to go out to dancing with, or a lady to support me with my business, which to a lot of extent she has, because of my business, we can afford to do this traveling. It's it's just it wasn't what maybe I thought I needed, but it turned out to be something that was beneficial. And we've been traveling, and sometimes it's been stressful, because I had to get the money, and it was certain ways, you have to get money to do the traveling, and you have to get work a certain way to generate money, because believe me, I just can't buy a ticket with me smiling and saying, hey, give me a ticket. They're gonna say, well, you're nice, and you're a blind guy or whatever. We have empathy for that, but where are the Benjamins, Johnny? So you have to figure out ways of collecting those Benjamins, so you can so you can do that traveling. And so that's what I did. I figured out how to get those Benjamins so I can travel, and it's been fantastic. Hey, don't forget to give this a thumbs up, share, thumbs up. We're gonna be calling this like a blind man in Amsterdam, right? And I called my favorite radio show, well, one of my shows, favorite shows. I like to call in a different talk shows and express my opinions and stuff like that. And so I called in the Reggie show, which he's on our station from 10 to 11. It's a replay. So KINV-DB Innervision FM on Live 365. And when we get the next funding, we'll be able to go to other levels and so forth. Okay, so yeah, so I called his show up, and I want to talk about the immigration and how people are influxing. And I'm thinking, like, they're sending drugs into the community, American community, but there has to be a demand for those drugs, because otherwise, say you wanted to illegally bring donuts into my house, right? But I'm a plant-based person, and unless it's a plant-made donut, I'm not interested in that donut. That glazed donut with the grease and the bread, I'm just not interested in this. You can make that into a plant-based donut, with bananas and nuts and or whole wheat flour. I'm not sure. Whatever, however you would make a plant-based donut. But you're at my door and you're knocking at my door and you're saying, knock, 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 knock. Johnny, we have some illegal donuts and we want you to have it. And I'm saying, well, it's not happening here. You're gonna have to go to another door and give those illegal donuts to someone else. Well, because I'm not buying those illegal donuts, I don't want those illegal donuts. Either you're going to have to figure out something that I do want, or you're going to have to go to the next door or the next country to sell this illegal donut. And that's what I feel is happening in America. There is somebody behind the door who wants that illegal drug. And you have these guys saying, well, we'll supply it. If you want it, we'll supply it. And you can't sell something if nobody's buying it. So what I'm saying is, who is buying all these illegal drugs in the United States? So yeah, who are the people? And so you have sex trafficking. Who is buying children or adult women or adult boys to be sexually used? Somebody has to be buying this stuff. And yes, we complain about it's coming into America, but somebody has to buy it for it to be coming into America. And I have a feeling drug users in America be coming into America. And we're not addressing that problem. Why are there so many people here? Happy Christmas Eve, everybody. Is this a Christmas Eve kind of message? Yeah, Christmas is great. Jesus, my friend Mike just wrote a song called Jesus is a Thorn. In some people's side. As you read the Bible, Paul had a thorn that he prayed that God would get rid of, but it was there and it humbled him. Well, our thorn is that there are people in the United States that are willing to use women or children as sex toys, are willing to use fentanyl and other drugs, and a lot of it is killing a lot of people, but they still are using it. And if there wasn't someone buying this, putting up the money for this, it wouldn't be coming into America. So I want to know, who are these people? Who are these degenerate people that will sexually abuse a child, will sexually abuse a adult female or male? Who are these people? And could it be these people are undercover and they could be either Democrat or Republicans, if you want to get political about it? I mean, you don't even have to get political about it, because, like I said, yeah, these what do they have? These political get-togethers they have. I know some funny stuff is going on, because I just know human nature. You go to a convention, you're single, you want to mingle, and maybe you're not single, but your wife or your husband or your better half or whatever that half is not with you, and you might want to mingle while you're, at one of these events or functions, right? Even with the Federation for the Blind, some of us are so poor that we have to share a room with some people, but maybe we make an agreement that during this time, everybody get out of the room, and I'm going to bring this blind girl or this blind boy to my room, and we're gonna do the nasty, and it's all good. Even though we can't afford to have our own room, we have a room of 5 other people that, in order so we can afford to go to the Federation meetings. This is what it, yeah. And I'm just being real. And don't forget, give us a thumbs up, share this this broadcast from Amsterdam, right? And, happy Merry Christmas Eve. Yes, Merry Christmas, not Happy Holiday. Merry Christmas. If that triggers you, oh well, be triggered. All right, okay. So I want to get the focus out. Okay, we know and I wanted to talk about this on Reggie's show, but we got off into talking about Amsterdam, and me and my wife and some friends, we went out to the Red District just to find out what was going on down there. And I was going to talk about this with Alan, but since he's asleep at 3-something in the morning, but you see, sometimes we wake up. Let me see if he's still asleep. Let me ask him. Let's see. Okay. Text Alan Colvin. I'm on live from Amsterdam, talking about my visit here and just some things on my mind. Do you want to join us on Zoom? Let's see if he'll. Send. Okay. So he may join us. You never know. So I want to talk about that, but they got off into, since we went into the red light district, and I guess what it is, okay, we saw this one girl, like, the windows open, and they're just waiting for the customer. I'm not sure. Yeah, I want to get more information, but your wife is there. She might get kind of jealous. Well, why do you want to know all that information about that person? And sometimes being married and being in the broadcast field, if your wife doesn't understand media and how to generate, let's see, how to generate controversy in the media, she may say, well, hey, we're on vacation, So anyway, so I didn't go there, but what I did learn from some friends there that we're talking, they have this okay, sometimes you have these outdoor porta potties, right? And so that's cool. You need go to potty. You don't have to go to a business inside a business. You just go to a porta potty outside. But they also have something else. Say, and I didn't ask how much these prostitutes cost or whatever like that. But you also have something where if you can't afford to rent one of these prostitutes, they have these like partial porta potties. Now, my friend didn't show me where these things are, but you can look at the girl and you can take care of your business, and the porta potty comes up to, say, your chest level. So nobody can really see what you're doing. They can just see the expressions on your face as you're making these faces, as you're getting your, taking care of business. So could you imagine this? Okay, they figure like not everybody can afford these women. And maybe there might be a few germ freaks as well. And they might say, well, I don't want to get any germs, and I'm a germ freak, but I can stand here in this box, and who knows how filthy the box is. I don't know if they clean out the boxes or whatever it is. And I can look at the girl, take care of my business, and then move on. And I feel like that these boxes are more available in the summertime, because if you're out there in the cold, you don't want to be distracted by the weather, right? So, yeah. So, and just to figure, like, only in Amsterdam would they have it figured out, like, well, not everybody can afford it, or not everybody, is willing to just have random sex with anybody. They these germophobics, and so these people, they can just get their box and get in step inside the box and go at it. Now with me, I would say let's make it a glass box where you have to put a quarter, so at least you're making some money. Yeah, that's what I would have did. And I'm thinking, I wonder if we could do this in Vegas. Now, if you take my idea, because somebody might say, oh, Johnny, why not? A glass booth. And we used to have these things in America, in Colorado. And don't ask me how I know this, but I know about this. Where you walk into this place and it's a video, you drop a quarter in it, and then there were girls behind it, right? And you could do whatever you want, but the thing would be, and the girl would be either dancing or whatever. And I wonder if they got that from Amsterdam. All right, that is interesting. Wow. So anyway, just thinking about, like, where this concept might have come from. But in America, back in the 70s or 80s, yeah, they used to have these booths. But with the internet now, I mean, with the internet, if this is your thing, you can get whatever. But like I said, let me go back anyway. So we got it talking about that, and KLZ Radio is a conservative radio station, so we didn't get a chance to talk too much. Oh, by the way, if you're listening, or if you want to go and download the app, KLZ Radio, 9 to 10 on Fridays, the Reggie show comes on, and then the Kim Munson show comes on from 6 o'clock until 8 o'clock, Monday through Friday, Mountain Time. Phone number 303-477-5600. 303-477-5600 is the phone number. Oh, by the way, and we do depend on your support. If you can support us with your donation, you can support us by donating paypal.me/InnervisionDenver. That's paypal.me/InnervisionDenver. And we do need your support. Make it America. Somebody just donated $1. Now, $1, that won't even buy us a candy bar. So I appreciate it, but let's be realistic here. $1 really is not going to do much, right? $1, you know, barely is going to, I don't know. I don't know. It's just not going to do much of anything. But anyway, so we thank you for that that $1. But like I said, we really need more than that $1. But anyway, so that was a thought, and so people came in and started talking about what the topic I really wanted to talk about, which was the immigration thing and what I covered earlier. Then I was on YouTube and I was watching this African lady, and this the Bandito Biden had African leaders of different African countries come in, and she was saying there was no agenda, and because maybe she hasn't talked to any Black people here in America or whatever. When this regime got in, was working on getting into office, Ice Cube brought a plan to them for Black people, and they said, "Well, if you vote for me, we'll talk about it later on." Now, President Trump, he had the Platinum Plan, and he said, "Hey, let's incorporate some of the stuff that you have in this plan to Ice Cube." So here's the Republicans giving Ice Cube more respect than these socialists, party of death Democrats. And like Malcolm X said, and you can find the video on YouTube. And if you can't find it, I got it. If you vote for a Democrat and you're a Black person, you're a chump. But not only are you a chump, you are a traitor to your people. And like I said, I'm not saying that the Republicans are all that, and because there's crooked people on both sides. And to mine, is the Democrats, they do stuff and smile in your face, and as they stab you in the back. Republicans, they passively watch these things, saying, "Oh, we can't do nothing about it." Well, and then when they do get in power, they flex and act like they're going to do something, but very rarely they do something, right? And it's almost like they have got the money and somehow, I don't know how much money it would take to make me say, screw everybody. I got mine, screw everybody else. And how much money it took to do that, to get these people to do it, who knows how much money it was. But anyway, leave your comments in the chat. Leave it in the chat and let us know what you're thinking about these. Just random thoughts I had on Christmas Eve. The subscribe button, and we are and so you can be notified. Hit the bell so you can be notified when we go on air. Our last person we had on was a blind game player. We're going to look for more interesting interviews, because I understand there's a blind community here in Amsterdam. I didn't meet it. We went on a museum trip where it was supposed to be some other blind people, but I was the only one there. So then I heard just recently they did something. No, maybe not recently, but maybe a few years ago, where they put blindfolds on sighted people and took them around the city to show them how the city's smells and sounds if you're blind person. So that would have been kind of interesting to see how that would have would have played out. But okay. Oh, okay. Anyway, I was just checking. I just checked to see if Alan got that message, but he's asleep, as any reasonable person should be asleep on Christmas Eve. But anyway, what was I gonna say? I was saying something. Oh, so I don't know where the blind people are. I mean, I see that they got the lights down here where it's like a hammer, click, 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 and then I tells you the go. And so I see they have all the accoutrements to accommodate blind people, but it didn't happen to see any down here, or my wife didn't see any and point out, hey, there's a blind person. And I didn't hear any canes tap, 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 tap. So I don't know if they live downtown or if they live like further out, because you probably get like a little stipend of a check to help you survive, but not help you to thrive, just help you survive, as they've done in the United States. They don't give you enough to make you thrive, just to survive, and then you have to live in low income housing because okay, we're giving this little bit of check so you can be independent of your parents. So because you're going to outlive your parents and whatever like that. So if just give you a little bit of what you might think is independence, but you're really dependent on the government. And what we do at Intervision, we're trying to get you, if you're a blind person, disabled, veteran, whatever, get you to the point where you are independent of the government little handout. And we want to get you to another level where, as a podcaster for Intervision FM, that you're earning some good money, depending on how many hours. And we definitely need donors to donate, and businesses. If you're a business and you want to support our radio station, which supports our blind podcasters, we could definitely use your help in that. All right. So yeah. So anyway, so that's what. So and then okay, let's get back to this African lady who came, was one of the she was an ambassador to Africa. I don't know if she was from Africa or to Africa, but she was talking about how this regime of Biden's, they invited these leaders to come to the meeting, no agenda. And she said, well, China, they had an agenda. Russia, they had an agenda. And, I don't know if I would trust China that much, because I heard they have a museum in China where they have a museum of Black faces, and they compare them with animals that they might look like. Right? So I don't know if I all the way support that as well, but that 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 is one thing that they have out there. Oh, by the way, I'm looking for something. Okay. Let me pull my phone up here. I'm looking for something on my phone because I found out that I can go into my Zoom and I can let's see, should I join the meeting? Okay, I'm gonna join with my phone. Hold on a second. Hold on, let's see. I think I'm gonna join. I'm gonna join with my phone, and I'm gonna show you some. let's see, we're gonna do meeting history. I'm gonna do my personal. Ah, there we go. There we go. I'm gonna. And I hope I got the right camera. Okay, here we go. Oh, okay. So now I'm joining the meeting. Okay. Here I am. Yeah, I'm a state co-host. And I got it?
Okay, I'm not sure where we are. Oh, and it's like the stereo sound. This is pretty cool. So I'm not sure if I'm showing me or if I'm showing. What am I showing? Let's see. I'm gonna put this down for a second. Okay. Okay, we're live on custom streaming services. Where's okay? More. Okay, I don't know if I'm showing myself or if I'm showing the window blinds, but you guys can figure this out. Anyway, let me get this off my ears because shoot, man, all this echoing it can get very distracting. So anyway, I'm going to end it. Well, let's see. Should I end it over here? I could end it on my computer and then walk around and show you this little apartment here. I love this. Okay, I'm going to close this part. And as I'm the co-host, let's see, close this. Okay, I said, got it? Okay. So anyway, I hate that that's echoing like that. But anyway, tell me what you see. If you just see like the curtains, then that's what you see. Now, if I turn it around like this, switch camera. Oh, okay. So now it's showing me on this the stream. So anyway, I gotta see what time it is. Let's see what time is it here in Amsterdam. Amsterdam, what time is it? What did it say? 11? I think it said 11 a.m. Oh, okay, it's 4:09. So I started at 30. I started at 36 after, and it's 4:09. Mountain time, of course, it is. And of course, it's a Saturday morning. So I don't know if you people are out there partying. No, are there any clubs opening on Christmas Eve? Christmas Day? I feel like not everybody. Well, people are working here at the hotel. Let's see. I don't know.
see if I can. Maybe I should put my computer. I'll put my computer here. Okay. Here. So you got two screens that you're looking at. Two screens that you're looking at. Okay. I'm still here. So we got two computers we're looking. Oh man, it's getting shady here. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, this is kind of interesting. Let me put my headphones right there. And we're going to go around and we're going to look at what's going on outside here. Let's see. Okay, this is outside of Amsterdam. That's high up. Okay, let me move this over here. Okay, here we go. Let's look out the window here. Oh, let's see. How do you open these windows? Okay. So this is Amsterdam, way on top of building here. Traffic is going on. And you're looking at some of the top of the buildings here. This is kind of cool. As you're being able to experience Amsterdam from a blind man's perspective. Here we go. Okay. I don't know what all you get to see. Maybe if I went downstairs, if I had someone else who could see, we could. No, maybe not. Yeah, it's about 50 degrees. Oh, and in Colorado right now, it's like in the single digit numbers. As we just got a big cold. Of course, the liberals and Democrats will say it's climate change. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Right. Okay. So there we are. Okay. I don't know what it's saying, Johnny Johnson. Okay. So I'm going to close this. You guys can give whatever feedback you want on this. Whatever feedback you want. Let me where are my headphones here? Knocking down my headphones. Get my headphones back up here. Headphones back up. Okay. And I'm going to close this out. So we're going to close. No, internet connection is unstable. The network bandwidth is low. Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna close. No, I don't want to close. I'm gonna. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. Okay, I'm gonna close all this stuff down. I'm gonna put my camera right here. I'm just gonna close out of this. Put my camera right here. Let's see. Okay. And I think I might have. And I think okay, it says something is not. Oh, okay. All right. So one of them left. Wait a minute. Oh no, I'm still there. So how do I close this? I think I'll. It's not telling me how I can close it. So it's a way I can manage. All participants. My internet connection is unstable. So tell me something I don't know. So I'm gonna do